Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe. Good morning. As always, caffeine. Cheers. Thumbnail pick. Shit. All right. If you've been following me, I've talked a lot about trying to learn to not ignore your health when you're working so much at the desk, right? And I've brought it up before that because I spent a lot of time either through construction, and also I spent a lot of time sitting, on my desk a lot. I developed a lot of back pains and stuff like that, right? And I talked about that. I try to make it a habit to go to a chiropractor at least once a month, usually. I started going to a new chiropractor, and basically what they do is, for starters, they take X-rays of your back so they know where your position is at, and then from there they make a plan, right? Now, I did that actually. I went to one chiropractor when I got really bad. My back stiffened up very badly, right? So this one chiropractor, he just started adjusting me without taking X-rays, and it helped me out, right? But this new chiropractor I started going towards, they took X-rays and all this stuff, and then I recently got my X-ray results, and then basically they started to tell me what's going on, and then start talking to me about adjustments, right? Now the reason why I'm sharing this is because I do talk a lot about self-care in the sense of if you are starting to work for yourselves, whether it's editing or whatever it is that you're doing, right? But for the most part, most of the viewers here on my channel, they all are interested in learning how to edit. If you are stuck on your computer a lot, don't neglect your health. Take care of it. If you suffer from back pains, from sitting too much and all this shit, or if you're overweight or something, get checked out. And basically, I'm going to show you my X-ray results and basically what I'm going through and basically what changes I've been making to help improve my health, right? So these are my X-ray results. All right, so for starters, this is a picture I got off the internet. I just typed in healthy back, so I don't know if it's 100% healthy, but basically what I want to show you is this. Usually in X-ray, when you have your spine, you want to see this, right? You want to see gaps in between these spinal sections, right? The bones. And you want to see holes here, right? So these areas right here, that's basically where you have the cartilage, right? You have the cushion in between the bones, right? To keep mobility and flexibility. And then these holes over here, that's basically where the nervous system is going through, right? This is basically what the doctor, explained to me. Now, look at here in the bottom section, right? Because this is where I'm suffering mainly back pains and stiffness. You can see here, there's a space, right? And all the good stuff. Let's put this on the side. Now, this is my X-ray results. I took had the doctor pull up my X-rays. I took a picture with my phone so you can see my reflection. But as you can see here, see how there's gaps right here? Look here, there's nothing. You can see gaps up here, right? But down here, it's pretty much, they're almost touching, basically, right? So this is bone on bone almost, right? So that's causing me the pain and the stiffness, right? So you can see how this is causing me problems. Now, usually what happens in this situation is because the body knows that this shit's gonna hurt, your body kind of stiffens your lower back muscles, and it creates almost kind of a wrap with scar tissue. This is what the doctor told me, right? So this is how I know how to describe it. So basically it kind of wraps itself with scar tissue and tense muscles to keep it from moving too much. That way it keeps it from causing any damage, right? So basically what I'm doing now is I started an adjustment progress with these guys, and what they're doing is they're twisting me and all this stuff. Basically they're trying to introduce more mobility here, and also they're injecting shots in my back. And what those shots are doing is basically it acts as like a muscle relaxant. That way the tension can get released so they can introduce more mobility in this section of my back. And also there's another shot that they inject. It kind of helps break down all that scar tissue. That way anything that's kind of supporting this section of my back, it slowly kind of starts to release the bones. That way it can introduce more mobility and more fluid gets introduced here, so it can kind of help heal itself, right? So that way my back can start developing its own natural cushion here, the cartilage, right? Now the doctor told me it's not going to be back to 100% unfortunately, but he told me it could get close to 80-70%, which I'm fine with. So basically what they want to do is they're going to adjust my body. I'm going through 24 sessions, right, of adjustments, and then midway they're going to take X-rays to see how I'm doing and so on and so forth, right? So we're going to get to a point where this is my situation. They're going to adjust me, and then get to the point where they call it just maintenance, meaning that I'm good to go. And then basically, I just basically maintain my health or the health of my back by going to the chiropractor, once a month or whatever to keep it maintained, right? Yeah, this sucks. So this hurt. This fucking hurt when I got really bad. Basically, my muscle tensed up, and what happened was because my muscles were tensing so much, one of these bone sections got shifted out of place, and it was causing me back pains because the nerves were getting fucked up. So yeah, this is my situation. healthy back, I think. Or you want to see these gaps? No gap, right? It's pretty bad. As you can see here, you can see like the section here is open. There's not much opening here where the nerves are at, so that can cause, you know, tingling and problem in the pain down the legs. I don't have that, thankfully, but I do have like some stiffness in my back, which is I'm learning to live with at the moment. At this moment, my Paul, he actually got me a sit-stand desk because I had to go to like the emergency room because my back got really stiff and it fucking hurt. So thankfully he got me that, and I'm using that at the moment. I'm standing now, which I'm trying to do mainly now, trying to like work more at a standing position, right? Something I did also, I went to Target, got myself a $30 like just workout mat. And now basically I'm like doing like exercises. I've been waking up early in the morning and going for walks, you know, trying to reduce my weight, right, to get like pressure off my body. I started following like yoga videos on YouTube, mainly focusing on the lower back, stretching my back out and stuff like that, right? Yeah, that's a lot I'm doing now because I'm at a point where I actually give a fuck about my health more than I did, which is kind of fucked up, right? But it just like, you know, happens, so. I mentioned a bunch of other videos where it's like, you know, if you are working too much, you're too stuck on the computer trying to like get your work done, yeah, do not neglect your health because this shit can happen, right? My back was not doing good, right? And the thing is, I don't know how long it's been like this. I've suffered with, I dealt with back pain on and off here and there, right? I mean, it started when I was working in construction, so I'm sure like it damaged my back, you know, carrying a bunch of heavy shit, you know, carrying stuff, moving stuff, you know, not really taking care of myself, right? But it got worse as I started working from home and I was sitting on the desk a lot, not really being mobile. The point of this video is that take care of your fucking health, right? You know, like I said, I know how it is, you know, you want to get work done, you don't really want to eat well, you kind of forget about it, you're not exercising and shit like that, but if you're stuck on the computer a lot, definitely look into your health, you know, don't skip your doctor appointments. If you're suffering from back pains, yeah, definitely go to a chiropractor. It's something that I had to learn to do because, you know, chiropractic is something I didn't really look into, I didn't know much about, right? But I'm at a point now that I'm grateful for it. Your health is very important. So anyways, that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, I'll be fine, thankfully. Like I said, I just gotta like, you know, do what I gotta do, go through the adjustments, and then like I'm gonna get to a point where it's just maintenance, really, just, you know, just take care of myself. That's all it is, right? Anyways, that's all I got for you. Thanks for hanging out with me and listening to my shit. Take care and peace.